homosexuals, I hope you're doing as good as I'm doing today, because don't get me wrong, I'm having a great day, but I am soaked. Not metaphorically, no philosophy today. I am soaked from the rain. What a wonderful workout to have, just to go outside and get absolutely monsooned on for about 15 seconds. But that's just 15 seconds enough to where I can't see straight and everything I own is now wet. But you know what? We lifted great today. I had just a great, wonderful time doing what I got to do. Don't get me wrong, was not a perfect day by any means. I was quite stiff getting in today. It's just one of those days where it's third day in a row. It's been a bit of a tiring week, and get in there, and it just was not hitting as well as I wanted to on the warm-ups. But either way, I had a couple misses, more than I typically do. I had 3 misses today, but nothing that can get me down. Immediately picked that shit back up, made the set count, hit every rep and set that I had to do. Like one of them, I literally missed 2 in one set, and I was like, I don't give a shit. I'm not walking away without having a clear, concise, successful set. So I just made it a set of 5, because it's just so unfortunate when you whip the bar with maximum speed, feeling like Lightning McQueen in that bitch, feeling wonderful. Dive under the bar mentally. The moment I'm underneath, I'm like, I got it. Don't even gotta stress. And that slight bit of comfortability is what fucking tanked me, because I didn't fully lock out my elbows and just could not, again, every rep that you miss like that, it takes the full amount of strength to do it. I just decided to bitch out at the last second on accident, So I had to do basically a set of 5 when it comes to the effort I was putting in for it. Also, obviously, I've fucking mentioned it already, but I'm apologizing in advance. If you can't hear my voice as well from the rain, we're just working with nature today. Put it in your background. Random gym man screaming while it's raining outside. That's a very good ASMR sleep deprivation video. But anyway, bench felt awesome. This was the first day where I got to it's not heavy yet, it's not supposed to be. It's only 70% this week, but it's the first time I've gotten to do really good, easy, concise sets at 70% without it fucking me over. I've had my chest be a little bit fucky for the past couple weeks from the chest pull. I think it's about 3 weeks ago now that happened. And although I got over it fairly quickly, I think it was within 1 week that I felt better and able to bench. It still tanks your strength for a little while. You got to spend some time really honing in the technique, the drive, the stability and consistency before you can actually just grip and rip that shit without thinking. And today was probably the first day since that injury that I've been able to just get under the bar and just wham, 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 I'm excited. I'm sorry. I don't mean to yell at you guys, but god damn it. I gotta get this shit out somehow. This is why I love doing this shit, Physically, how we feeling? I will give it a very nice because even though the snatches weren't as good as they typically are, the form was still quite impeccable, quite snappy for how sore and stiff I felt, and the bench was spectacular. So I'll give it a good 8.4. That seems pretty nice, pretty goddamn decent, if I don't say so myself. Again, it's just allowing my body to kind of just take over. I normally just do one angle and just stick to that, which is not a bad thing by any means. But I will say that now that I've started trying out doing a different angle every set, so I can see exactly where my form and consistency is from all angles, because it is important to see it from every angle possible so that you really know that you're hitting it the way that you want to consistently. Goddamn, I'm it's kind of making me better. I always say this: if you think that you've gotten to a point where there's not a whole, you're near perfect, with your form, and there's not a whole lot you can fix, you just haven't tried enough shit. I'll tell you that now. Like, I remember in the past like 6 months, I got to a point where I was like, damn, dude, I'm like there. I'm feeling like him now. I'm basically advanced. I can go to the Olympics tomorrow kind of technique. And then I did pause reps for a month on snatches. Oh boy, have I ever been so fucking humbled. It's so goddamn fun. It's one of those things where you kind of have to just fail in style. You know, you got to really appreciate and enjoy it for what it can show you, you know? Because once you do this so many thousands of times, I've done thousands of reps, and there will always be something to work on, no matter how perfect I may seem, you know? Because trust me, I'll never be perfect with this shit, no matter how many decades I put behind the barbell. I can get closer and closer, you know? Maybe like 80, 90% kind of perfection, but it'll never be perfect. That's just not how we're built, you know? First of all, this sport isn't meant to work with human anatomy so much. You know, we have to really extend our mobility and flexibility and core strength in order to even get close to being able to do this stuff. Not saying that it's not meant for human anatomy in a way. It's like we're able to do it. It's just, it stretches us in a way that typically in any other life without Olympic weightlifting, we would never have even attempted to do that mobility. You know what I mean? It's not necessary. And so it's one of those things where I love so much that we can put ourselves in a position where we do something that's completely out of the way, that doesn't need to happen, and in fact might make us a little bit more fucked up physically in the long run. But the passion and the purpose it brings behind it, the experience, you know, that's what I mean by failing in style. You know, you gotta do all these new things and new, like, again, as small as changing the camera angle may appear to some of you, it's not something that I ever do. I never really thought about it that hard. I was just like, this is just where I always do it, so I'll do it that way. And the one day I decided to fucking switch it, I'm like, damn, do I look like shit, or do I need to just work on my form in a new kind of way today? And that's all it was. And literally 2 days in, I already feel like I'm making progress. I already feel like I'm getting better. And even on my bench, like, because of the hand injury I had about a year ago in my left hand, where I had the abnormal bone growth, you know, similar to my snatch, god damn, it is raining. I really apologize. I know the audio is going to be so fucked, but you guys are just going to have to run this shit with me. I might just make it a shorter video today, but god damn, I'm getting pelted. I cannot see right now. Anyway, I can't get off track. We gotta stay on this shit. Anyway, doing the different camera angles, I got to really see how my left and my right side differed. You know, although it's concise, it's balanced, it's got a good drive and everything, and it may not appear wrong in any technical way. When it comes to the standard that my left pushes compared to my right, there is a difference. And I never really realized that, like, especially when I'm getting really tired. Like, I think on the very last rep I did on the bench today, that was where I saw the most, like, my elbows tried to flare a little bit, and a little bit of pressure went more on my left. And I was like, oh, shit. And there's also the other side of that, where because my left was the one that was injured, my left is now stronger than my right, strength-wise, because different muscle groups have had to take over for the immobility I had from that injury. Which, again, not a bad thing. It's you know, I fucked my body up in the past. I had to learn from that experience, and now we're here. So I got to do the best that I can with the body that I have come accustomed to, you know? There's always a way to make this shit work. It's just about doing so many different things and allowing yourself to even be open to the possibility of new experiences and new lifts. You know, I had a guy recommend that I try doing low back squats the other day, and I'm like, I probably won't. Don't get me wrong. I don't like them, and it doesn't really serve a big purpose in my training. But to be fair, if there's ever a time where I just feel like taking a break and trying something new, why not? You know, it activates your glutes and your low back more, and, like, it might be nice to have a little bit of a stronger dump truck. You know what I mean? Because right now, I've always had good overall strength from my years of lifting before Olympic lifts in my career, doing this shit. But as I do it more and more on the Olympic side and doing high bar astrograph squats, I'm realizing how much I've got to really depend on my core and my quads, you know, because I prefer it this way. But you know, there's no harm in trying something else and trying something new just for the sake of seeing what might make me better. So there might be a program in the future. I don't know when that might be or if it'll ever even happen, but there could be a program I run one day where instead of high bar ass to grass squats, I do another day where I do low bar to 90 degrees. You know, it's just, even though it seems so out of left field, I was told so many times that me benching with Olympic lifting was going to make me worse and make me bad at the sport. And the shoulder strength I've gotten from bench press is easily one of the best things I could have done for myself, because I'm self-taught in this sport. Easily one of the best things I could have done when it comes to gaining the strength needed to hold the weight overhead, because I started with zero mobility but a couple years of powerlifting. So I was very immobile and not meant for Olympic lifting when I started. It was very, very difficult. It took about 2 years to actually get consistent with good form. And that came with a lot of learning experiences. But the trick to all of it is, it's very simple. You just have to allow yourself to do lighter weights for a little while so you can build it back up with actual consistency and good form and good strength without feeling like shit. Because it's one of those things where you have to allow your body to catch up to the lifts that you're not used to. You know, I literally ended up taking my max down like 40 pounds when I integrated bench for the first time into Olympic lifting, just because it wasn't working out. My shoulders felt like they were going to tear off and die. I just couldn't do it. So I dropped the weight, worked it back up for 6 months straight, and by the time my PR in bench was where it used to be, benching was easy, and it didn't limit my mobility in Olympic lifts, and it didn't make my shoulder feel like it was going to melt off the bone. It's miraculous what you can accomplish by just slowing down a little bit statistically and stop focusing on the numbers so goddamn much, and then just allowing yourself to relearn what might be best for you, because you're always going to need to change and adapt to what your body needs to do for maximum efficiency without hurting yourself. So to end the video, because I fucking forgot again, god damn it guys, I told you to let me know, mentally, we're going to give it a very nice 9.15. Pretty goddamn solid. It was really fun, you know? I wasn't happy by any means to fail those reps on snatch, but god damn it, it was fun. I was just whipping it and just doing my thing, shooting the shit with the homies. Got to see even more homies that I hadn't seen in a while, and met new people. It's even more reason to be happy about going to the gym today. If I didn't give a shit about meeting people and expressing positive attitudes and uplifting others when I'm at the gym, I'd be in my garage every goddamn day. You'd never see me around people, but I love it so much. You know, it's one of those things where everybody's got a certain level of what the fuck is it? It's like there's a certain level of like individualism where you like want to be independent to an extent, while you all like there's also I forget the actual term for it, but the dependence you have on your social life is also something you have to be able to keep charged. You know, I'm always talking about my social battery needing to be refilled, because every day, like, I don't go out. You know, I'm not that big of a partier. I love having roommates. I love having good friends at home that I can go to every day. But god damn it, I want to meet as many people as I can without going out and having to get fucked up. So I'm going to go to the gym where everybody's just trying to do better, be positive and loving life every fucking day. And then why not just sprinkle in a little bit of nice attitude just for the sake of a long-term friendship? Why the fuck not, you know? So now, social battery's just constantly like getting refilled and drained every day without me even having to feel like I did anything extra. I'm just doing what I normally do. It's up to you to make your standard more toward your positive environment, you know? Because when you start, it's always going to feel out of the way and difficult to talk to people. But once you get used to it, you're going to get a fucking rhythm down, and you're going to have like an inner monologue ready every single time you see someone that you want to shoot the shit with and get to know better. And it's just, it's with everything in life, especially lifting. You just do the same thing over and over every day, and you're going to get better and better and better, and it's going to feel just natural at some point. but you gotta put yourself in the environment to allow yourself to fail with style and appreciate that failure so that you can kill it the next time you're in and you want to do the next step, you know? Going on too long now. I appreciate y'all hanging out, hear me rant, whatever. But let me know how the lives and lives have been going. I really appreciate y'all hanging out and seeing what I'm up to. Rest day tomorrow, so you will not see me. I'm going to the beach because I fucking can't stop traveling right now. I really should, but God damn it, people just keep inviting me to go places. I'm like, I'm not going to say no. I want to love life and have fun. So fuck it. We're going to go to Panama City. Why not? So you'll see me at a gym there either way. I don't care where I'm at. I will be lifting. God damn it. So day after tomorrow, stick around. You'll see me getting some heavy clean and jerks in. And that's about it. I love you guys. See you in the day after. Bye.